Hi there, I am Nancy and welcome to So Great Saturday. Good morning and welcome. I hope this is a fantastic start to your weekend. As I said before, I am Nancy, and behind the camera are my producers, Mr. GP and KP.
Hello, everyone.
What's up, everybody? Good to be back.
Reach over to my mic a little bit so you can hear me.
Hello.
Oh, sounds like you guys are just bright and cheery this morning.
I think we have too much fun.
That's right.
I don't think there's such a thing. I think it's great. Anyway, let's see. First things first, let's talk about last month's prize winner and prizes and the whole shebang.
I guess that's us, isn't it?
It is you guys.
All right. Mr. GP, you want to start?
Yes, last month, our question for the month was, what is your favorite homemade gift to give? It doesn't have to be sewn necessarily, but our winner was Leanne Kittleson.
Woohoo!
That's right. Her answer was, I love to find the perfect gift for each person, and that can make it a bit stressful. And I can relate to that very much so.
I was going to say, me too. I think I've said this already, I'm a really bad gift giver. So finding the right one is really hard for me.
Yeah, it can be tough.
There's a lot of pressure, I feel like, to get just the right gift.
There is.
That's right.
And you want that pressure. Like, you want to give the perfect gift.
Yes.
You want them to be happy with it, not just throw it in their pile of junk. So.
I've definitely had a few of those.
That's right.
So anyway, congrats, Leanne. And do you guys want to talk about this month's prize?
Oh, yes. All right, coming back to us.
Well, this month's prize, we have a beautiful, big ol' back quarter bundle, stack, whatever you want to call it, from Riley Blake Designs. I'm not exactly sure what line this is from, but it is beautiful. It all goes together very well.
Very pretty.
On top of that,
We have a Melrose, what is these?
Charm pack. There you go.
I always forget what these little things are. But yeah, so we have a Melrose charm pack. We have this in half-yard bundles as well. So.
that's right. It's one of my favorite bundles that we've gotten in as of recently.
It's
would
really
agree.
pretty.
And then obviously on top of that, you will also get the So Great Saturday pattern. We'll have to see what that is.
Yeah,
We'll
I
find
wonder
out
what it
soon.
is, guys. All right. Do we have a question for this month?
All right, so the question of the month is on us, and our question, fitting for this month, is, what is your birthstone? So for Mr. GP and I, we are Garnett, or as we like to say, Kevin Garnett, from the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's right.
But Nancy, what is yours?
I am a sapphire for September.
Ooh, sapphire. I like that.
I found it very interesting that just about every woman I know knows their birthstone, and yet you two had to look it up.
We looked
Sorry.
it up, and the first thing I thought, I was like, oh, Garnett, just like Kevin Garnett from the Timberwolves.
She is throwing us under the bus right now.
I just very different lives we lead, that's
we
all.
may or may not have looked it up 5 to 10 minutes ago. I knew it was red at least.
I mean, in your defense, you don't wear a lot of jewelry, let alone birthstone jewelry. So I'll give you a pass.
Red either.
You're way behind then.
All right.
You guys are great. Okay, so since these guys are just on a roll, we are going to go straight into their cooking segment.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the So Great Saturday Kitchen. We are back in here. We're going to make something special for you guys. But since it is Mr. KP and I's birthday month, today we are making a drink.
For our drink, this is actually a Goodrin signature. This one, I think she named it the Kinky Zombie, which is, I'd say that's a pretty good name, but for us, we had to rename it for this month. So we went with the birthday suit. Here's everything you need for the birthday suit. First up, we got a sparkling water or soda, whatever you want to go with. We got some orange juice, Old Faithful grenadine, some white rum or silver rum, however you want to call it, some pink Kinky, as you can tell why it's called the Kinky Zombie. And then, last but not least, we got some pineapple juice.
First off, we got our shaker full of ice here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with 1 ounce of our Bacardi. I'm actually going to do 2 because I'm making a drink for me and the wonderful Mr. KP. We got 2 ounces there going in.
After you got your white rum in there, now we're going to get kinky with it. So on our recipe for 1 drink, it is 1.5 ounces. So we are going to go up for 3, excuse me. We'll go 2 ounces first. Then 1 more.
Overdo it.
I'm not much of a bartender. Nor a baker, apparently.
Next up, pineapple juice. So we are going to do 4 ounces of pineapple juice. There's 2.
That's for 2 seconds.
Yep, correct. Unless you want a really strong one.
Doubling up on the orange juice, and we're gonna need 2 ounces again. Or a little lighter, whatever you choose.
Next up, we got our grenadine, and that is gonna go directly in the glass. We're just gonna pour a little bit in there. That's good. A little bit over here. Perfect. And then we're gonna shake it up. Oh yeah. Mike catching that? All right. Pour. Ooh. It's kind of changing colors.
Pretty drink.
Make it even, I guess. There we go. And we're almost done.
All right, to end her off, we have 1 more alcohol. Another brown rum? Dark rum. Only been drinking a few years. We have Sailor Jerry's, and we're going with another 1/2 ounce. So, full ounce for us here. There we are. Oh.
You gotta try it, go for it.
Oh, that's actually perfect. All right. And then we got 2 ounces again? Or 1?
2.
All right. 2 for real this time. 2 into each glass.
Little straws in there.
2 blue ones for the birthday boys. And that is how you make a birthday suit.
Well, cheers everyone. That right there is what we like to call the birthday suit.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers. Happy birthday as well. Oh yeah, that's good.
That hits the spot.
Try it out for yourself. We'll put the ingredients and everything you need to make it for yourself right here. Back to the show.
See you there.
A little jealous. I didn't get a drink, but how did it taste, guys?
It was superb, of course.
I would even call it so great.
So great. That is
So great cocktail.
wonderful to
So
hear.
great birthday cocktail. It was awesome.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
That's good. Good. Well, I'm proud of you guys.
We can make one for you soon.
Good. I hope so. I expect it on Monday.
On
Monday
it.
morning.
Perfect.
Monday morning.
I'm going to need it. All right. So this month's So Great pattern is a favorite of mine. Honestly, they're all kind of favorites of mine, so that doesn't say much. But the pattern is Amelie Supersized, and it's a relatively new pattern. There was a sew-along with it maybe a year, 2 years ago, roughly, when it first came out. And I really like it because it's just big, and so it's really, really fast to put together. So that's my preference. And so our quilts on set behind me is a supersized Amelie. And behind the guys, we have the beautiful Dina. It is tipped sideways, but a wonderful Dina quilt.
Our fun actions over here.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Amelie Supersize is obviously a bigger block than the regular Amelie, but it can be found on our website in both paper pattern and PDF. So. And then I scoured Facebook for pictures of the Amelie Supersized and found some really great pictures from you guys. And so we're going to do some show and tell. All right, the first one we have is from Deborah. She made that supersized out of flannel. It's gorgeous, and this this pattern is really perfect for flannel just because of those bigger blocks. There's now too many seams matching up. So yeah, it's beautiful. I love it.
Do we have one that looks like that? Or what's the picture of Gudrun during fall?
That is Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah pattern.
Okay.
I think.
That kind of
That looks a
like
lot like it. I think
Okay.
it's probably the same bundle.
That makes sense.
And next up, we have a supersized Amelie from Carol. That was made with, I think it was like a Frightful bundle, a Halloween bundle. But I saw in the comments that her husband is a toxologist or something.
Toxicologist.
I don't know if I'm saying the word right, but he works with toxins, apparently. And so I thought that was pretty fun. And next we have Dolores. That was made with, I think, our first Bundle Club bundle. I cannot think of what it was called, but regardless, it is gorgeous. Great job.
Oh my goodness, Nancy, what was that called? Do you remember?
I can't remember, but I loved it.
Yeah, it was an awesome bundle club.
Yeah. I don't know. I always kind of kicked myself for not grabbing it, but then again, I have so much fabric. So I'll probably get over it someday. Then we have Diane with her supersized Amelie, or Amelie Supersized.
Wow.
Yeah, taken outside Prince's house, and those purples are perfect for it. So it was great. I believe she took that here when she was here for FamFest back in September. So
That's
amazing.
beautiful.
Have you been to Paisley Park yet?
I have not.
I know, I
I
haven't
keep
either.
waiting for HP to give us a tour.
I think you should.
There should be a company tour. I'll talk
Yep.
to him.
Yeah.
We'll send GP in.
Then we have Gail's Amelie Supersized. I love it. I like, normally it's wild and crazy fabrics, but this one is very nice and calm and very peaceful to look at. So it's beautiful. I like that border on it too. Sorry. Okay, going on. We have Karen's. That's beautiful too. I love that dark accent fabric. Very, very pretty.
That's a flannel as well.
You're right, it is. I
The
didn't
only
realize
reason I say that is because I have a Kobe quilt. And
Out of that
I
fabric.
forget what the bundle is called, but I love that.
Yeah,
I
it's
really like
pretty.
that. All flows nice with the lights and dark.
It's very pretty. Then we have a Amelie Supersize from Kathy, and that one is huge. It must be at least a queen, if not a king. And honestly, the Amelie Supersize is perfect for that because it still goes together quickly with those big blocks. So.
The super size.
Right? She did a great job. Then we have Marie Claire's Supersize Amelie. That was made with a bundle. I want to call it like Rhythm and Hues or something like it. It's a very musical bundle. Hard to tell from this picture, but it's really pretty and great. And I think
really
she
like
had
the colors.
Yeah, and I think she had a panel on the back. Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
Nice.
Looks great. And before we leave Sew and Tell real quick, the Supersize Amelie would be a great border for a panel as well, because it would really make that quilt much bigger than just than just the panel. Anyway, that is our Sew and Tell. So some good bundle ideas for an Amelie Supersized. I just want to preface this by saying any bundle will look great in this, especially bundles or fabrics with large prints that you might lose if it was to be cut up a lot more. So perfect for large prints, but honestly perfect for anything. I picked, I guess, a lot of bundles for this, and I could have kept going. So I really had to stop myself. But first up, we have Golden Touch. This is a really unique bundle, and I think some people have found it hard to think of patterns for this. And I think the Amelie Supersized would be perfect. All you really need is an accent fabric, maybe on the lighter side, like a light cream, and there you go. There's your quilt. So perfect. Then we have City Harbor. I really love this bundle. Perfect, and it would be a very calming Amelie. So.
One of our new ones, too.
It is, and it's beautiful.
And there's a panel that goes with it.
There is a panel. I forgot about that. So that would be, you got the whole thing right there.
Right. I really like that one. I like the kind of street view maps one.
Yep, I really like it. They did a good job. And another option would be Retro Vibes. I like both Canyon, which is this one, and Slate. Either one is great for a masculine one or just a neutral color palette, whatever you like, but they're both really perfect. And then this one I had to pick because I just love this bundle, Melrose.
One of my favorites.
Yes, and it does have some larger prints in there. This would be a great pattern to showcase those.
Happens to be the charm pack for the prize.
That's
just
right. So yeah, make sure you guys are commenting with your birthstones. Oh, excuse me. And then another really fun bundle is Untamed. This is a Tula Pink, in case you couldn't tell. I find a lot of her fabric, I love her fabric, but I find it hard to use just because it's so crazy in a good way. But I think the Amelie Supersize would be perfect for it. So. And then we have a flannel. This is Where the Wind Blows. Beautiful colors, different enough, like the fabrics are different enough where it wouldn't kind of blend in together. And it's flannel, and you can't beat flannel. And then the last one, I mean, there's a million more I could go on, but the last one I made myself stop at is Tango, and by Kate Spain. This is a beautiful fabric line. I love it, and it would be a perfect Amelie or Amelie Supersized. It's beautiful.
Which one's your favorite? I'm making you pick.
I don't know. I really love Melrose. Kate Spain, I made my first Amelie with a Kate Spain line. Nice. Right when I was a little baby quilter.
Little baby quilter.
A little baby quilter. So yeah, I think I like those two the most. But I really like the Tula Pink too. I've been wanting to use Tula Pink and I haven't figured out how. So that might be
a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite City Harbor, I think.
It is pretty.
I figured you were going to go with Melrose. I was going to go with City Harbor, but I think I'll go with Melrose.
Well, there you go.
We can switch.
Perfect.
There you go. Love it.
All right. We are going to go straight into our fabrics now. So this month, we have a special deal on Anna Marie Anna Maria Horner fabrics from Free Spirit. Oh, a mouthful. So we were able to grab a whole bunch of her fabric from her different lines. So this isn't just one line. We have named this bundle Flower Power because it is heavy on the flowers and floral stuff. So that's what it looks like. We love it. It's so pretty and fun and crazy in a good way. So yeah, I can show you the fabrics right now if you want to go to the overhead. Okay, so we're starting with the darks. This one I was really drawn to just because of how dark that background is and then how bright that chartreuse is. We have this really beautiful, it's a bigger print, which is why the supersize Amelie is perfect. So it has those roses with the texture in the background. It's really, really nice. So this is a 12 piece, just so you know. And then we have, I don't even know what to call this, but I really like it. Maybe cathedral windows or cathedral
That's
something.
what it's called, cathedral.
Well, there we go.
See some stars.
All kinds of shapes.
Exactly. It's really pretty. And this is another really, not really big print, but bigger print with these beautiful roses and all that detail within them, both the leaves and the flower. I really love that kind of green background. It's a lot of fun.
The cool green.
It's really cool.
Kind of minty.
It is. Then we have this calmer-ish green and blue kind of print there with flowers. Going on, we have a smaller cathedral type print with the greens and a light blue. And then I really like this one just because the colors really pop and it looks like cross stitch. So that's really fun.
I feel like it kind of looks like knitted. Or is that?
Yeah, I guess on screen it looks knitted. In person it kind of looks cross stitched or knitted. I guess, I don't know. Either way, it looks
Similar.
great.
It looks cool.
It looks very cool. And then we have this fun one. A big flower. I don't really know what to call it. Geometric flower, if there's such a thing.
Looks like stained glass windows.
It does.
I see the little hearts that are in there.
Yeah, that is really cute. So, very cute fabric. And we have this really awesome plaid. It's just a lot of fun. Plaids usually aren't what I would consider fun. They're just more, it's a plaid, whatever. But this
That
one,
was loud.
loud. That is a good word for it, but in a good way. Then we have some really cute daisies. All right, I gotta make more room.
Tighten it up a little bit.
Yep. Yes, so some daisies, blues, yellows, pinks, and kind of a rusty orange background. And then the last one, second to last one. I think this one's one of my favorites. Just these flowers. And I don't know, it's just really unique. I like it. I like the colors in it too. It's not colors I would normally pair together, I guess, in my world, but it works well together. And this is another one of my favorites. Just this pink floral, tone-on-tone-ish with some purple flowers. It's really pretty. So I hope you like this bundle. Again, this is Anna Maria Horner from Free Spirit, and we are calling this Flower Power.
Love it.
Yeah. All right, so we also have some 1 yards to go with it. So I'll lay those out. The first one, so some of them are in the bundle and some aren't. So first one up is Happy Blooms Grape. That's kind of a wild pattern on there, but it works. And from far away, it looks really, really great. And then we have, let's see the official name of this. Let's see, Town Meeting Suite. So that does not describe the shape at all, but it's still really pretty.
I was having fun looking up all these names. I'm like, oh, town meeting. That's exactly what I thought.
Definitely what comes to mind.
Yep.
All right, next we have, let's see, what is this one? Housewarming Jade. That pretty, pretty rose.
That one's in the bundle.
Yep, that one is in the bundle. These two are in the bundle. Then We have stitched bouquet eggplant. It's another one of, it's just like that black one over here with big prints. I like how that yellow chartreuse kind of pops right there. All right, next up is Fortune Toffee. Kind of a toffee color back there with like this reddish, pinkish color. Very pretty. I feel like I'm grabbing more than one yard. Then we have Cathedral Blue Multi. So yeah, Cathedral.
I think that's my favorite one.
It's really
that
pretty.
One's in the bundle as well.
I like it a lot. And to go with the Cathedral Blue, we have Cathedral Pink Multi. Perfect. And then this next one is one of my favorites that's in the bundle as well. And it is Fortune Moonlight. So I really love that chartreuse in there and all the colors. It just looks so great. So yeah, those are our 1 yards.
Great.
So great. Our 1 yards that go with our Flower Power bundle. And then last but not least, we even have a 3 yard in this fabric, just one though. And it is the Cathedral Pink Multi. Yeah, I always get confused on how to say that. Anyway, a good 3 yard piece of fabric, perfect for a backing or a border. So,
Make an awesome backing.
yeah, I agree. 100%. Be great. All right, you guys have a fabric pull for us?
We do. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's take a look.
Well, me and GP are here now to do your fabric pull for Flower Power.
The beautiful Flower Power.
For Mr. KP's first choice, I have Grunge Natural. And
good, like,
yeah, I was gonna go with a white, but then
accent
Mr.
or border or
GP
something.
thought a cream would be better.
matches right in
Fits,
here.
yeah, fits pretty well right down there. It's got different shades of that cream as well. You know how grunge goes.
Awesome. For my first pull, I chose Dreams Bright Green. There's just so many beautiful greens in this whole bundle. They really fit in well with the plaids and in here. So yeah, Dreams Bright Green.
Next up for me, I kind of didn't even really realize it. I got color wash textured olive oil, and I didn't realize it, but I kind of matched these, both of these here, to these little flowers. It also matches well into this plaid, and
Definitely over
down
there.
here on this end. That's nice having, again, the two different color shades.
Awesome. Up next, I have Glaze Nightshade. This is kind of like a indigo dark purple. I was trying to find something that went with these purples over here, and I just felt like these just like fit in perfectly. So that's what I got. Glaze Nightshade.
We weren't able to get Grunge Formula 1 into here, so I had to choose another favorite of mine. And for this pull, Color Blends Seafoam is my favorite. It's from an old color club that we had a while ago. And it just, yeah, with
It's
all
a real
these,
slept-on fabric.
I think so
honestly.
too.
It's very cool.
Kind of matches in with a lot of these.
Yeah, perfect. For my next one, I chose Grunge Pool, which is one of our newest grunge colorways that we have. It has a little bit of almost chartreuse in there. I don't know if you can see.
I can see it.
But I just thought that this fit in perfectly here and would be a great addition.
For Mr. KP's last two, we got some brighter ones, I'd say. And I think this is another newer grunge that we got. GP, is that correct?
That is correct.
That's correct. All right, so we got Grunge Flamingo. It's a little bit brighter, but this is just a bright bundle in general. I think it,
Nice little pink red.
yeah, just fits well. I think it fit really well in here.
Yeah.
This larger plaid one.
Got that. Then I was thinking about kind of borders and accent pieces, especially with we have the black going on over here. I just think that Dimples charcoal would be awesome to kind of break up all these bright colors. So there you go. Dimples charcoal.
I was kind of thinking the opposite with my cream up here. Just get a little bit of a brighter
Yep.
color. And like I said, I got another bright one for my last one. And we got Dreams Purple.
Love it.
And yeah, again, this just all flows with everything.
It's a perfect match to this one here.
Yep.
All right, and then for my last GP pick, I tried to find something that wasn't necessarily a basic, but went along with the line. So I grabbed Sunshine Blue Skies Landscape Ombre Multi. It was quite a mouthful. But I just saw all the colors in this. And there's yellow, orange, blue, green, dark blue, a little bit of white.
Should we open it up for him real quick? I can see
Maybe we should, yeah. Pop this open.
Get you a little view of the ombre.
So here is one side of it. And then obviously it continues on to this side. And I just thought all of these colors in here just worked perfectly with this bundle. It is a little bit of a different style compared to this bundle, but I really just think that this could work in there as well. And that is the boys' pull.
Back to the show.
Great pull, guys. You get better and better. I keep saying it,
I
but
know.
pretty soon you're going to have to make a quilt.
Nancy.
One of these days, all right?
One of these days.
We got a lot going on around here.
It's
We don't
true.
have much time.
Someday.
We'll make a quilt. It'll be a big show when we do.
You guys should do a quilt along.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That would be big.
Yes. Maybe we should join the retreat.
You should.
Come hang out for a while and learn a few things.
I like that idea.
We could use it, I'm sure.
Definitely.
So next up, we have quilts I found that were made from Anna Maria Horner fabric. So I just want to show off some of those. The first one is the one we made here at GE. It's the Dina, which is behind the guys. And so yeah, that was beautiful and looks really great with that black accent fabric. Really a focal point.
I love the black. I think it makes everything else stand out so much more.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what other color would like change it, you know, if you did like a cream or like a white or something like that, and I feel like the black was just perfect.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Then we have Julie's Dina, which is perfect. There was a quilt along with Dina a while ago, so there's a few made with Anna Maria Horner fabric and Dina's, and it looks great. And then we have Kara's Rocky Road. That's beautiful. I really like that. The pinks in it are really pretty.
I like how the cream like really lets the other colors pop.
Yep, I agree. Good job, Keith.
He's good with color.
You know me.
And then we have Lena's Strip to Shore. I like how she used it. I mean, it's not technically an accent fabric, but in the Strip to Shore, it gives you kind of a lot of room to use maybe what some people would call really crazy fabrics. And so it looks great, and that teal or blue is kind of calming and brings it down a little. So.
Speaking of kind of crazy fabrics, look at this one.
I know, that's a great tailor from Lucy.
Wow, I love it.
I
Me
like it,
too.
and I like how it's kind of color blocked too, into bigger blocks. So it looks great. You did a great job, Lucy. Then we have, let's see, Lynn's. She was making Amelie. I think it was a supersized based on the cutting board, but I bet it looks great.
Good
I haven't seen the
observation,
finish.
Nancy.
What was it?
Good observation.
But I would love to see a finished product. All right, then we have Marilyn's Kimberly, also a great pattern choice for this fabric. It's just really pretty. So can't go wrong. Everything looks great. And it's such a fun, vibrant fabric.
Her fabrics remind me a lot of like Tula Pinks and
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate Spain. Does she have a lot of bright ones?
She has bright, but not, I wouldn't call it Anna Maria Horner fabric, but it is very pretty. So.
It's bright and fun. That's what matters.
That's what matters, bright and fun. So I had some fun with this fabric as well, and I started making a supersize Amelie, or Amelie Supersized is the official name. So if you want to go to the overhead, I just started making some blocks. For my accent, I used Glaze Limelight, and I think that really goes well with everything. I really wanted to pick up some of these. It's not quite yellow, and it's not quite green, so it really works well with those. So yeah, and honestly, these blocks are so big and easy. It just goes so fast. So yeah, those are my supersize Amelie blocks. And I have a little tip for you guys. First of all, if you want to use a Stripology ruler for it, which I highly recommend, the XL is the one to go with, just because these blocks are so big. It might be hard to do it with anything smaller. And then when in the pattern, when it says, do it exactly as pictured, do it exactly as pictured. Both Kara and I have kind of screwed up a little bit here and there with previous Amelies or Amelie supersized quilts. I highly recommend doing it as pictured, and just pay attention to what lines that the pattern says to use. So, little tip there.
We have to remind you to follow the instructions, Nancy?
Well, sometimes you get a little overconfident, like, oh, I know what I'm doing, whatever. Cut, and then maybe it's not quite right. They didn't look terrible, and we still completed the quilts, but there's a little different blocks in there. So
I've definitely been there. I feel like that would be really tough when you're doing it when you're quilting, because then you mess up fabric or cut too much. Or...
Exactly. You might not have enough to fix that mistake. So
I think we got a video for you.
yes, real quick before we go into the video, this pattern does require, or suggest at least, spinning your seams. So if you want to go overhead real quick. So just like that, just so it creates less bulk. That's a really great method to use to do that. And back when Kara and I were doing the Haldora, I guess, did a little video on how I spin my seams. So that is what we're showing you today. Just all of these pieces. Just cut them apart real fast. All right, then a quick and easy way to press these and spin the seams. You set your seam first, then you take it and you look at the direction that the seams are going, and then you can just kind of, it feels almost like a crack. You crack it like that, you hold it down with the seams going the directions they need to, and then just press.
Yay!
Yay! And then you have a nice little spun seam.
Woohoo! Let's see that again.
Do
one more.
One more. All right. Set the seam. Look in the direction of the seams. I call it cracking it. Separate it. There you go.
That looks a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to.
Piece of cake.
Yay! How cute.
So that's how I do my spinning seams, or spin my seams. Gudrun does a different way. Both are great. And you can find her video on the GE website as well, and it will be linked in tomorrow's blog, yesterday's blog.
I know, these days get all mixed up.
Everything's mixed up. So anyway, it'll be linked in yesterday's blog. And yeah, that's about it for our tips. And just a reminder, I hope you've been commenting throughout the show, and it's not too late, but commenting gets you automatically entered to win this month's prize. Do you guys want to show it off again?
Beautiful Melrose charm pack.
Look at all that beautiful fabric right there. Got some Riley Blake, some Moda, and of course, you also get the Amelie supersized pattern Oh, freezy.
So you can get so great with us.
Yeah, it's a good deal. So all you got to do is comment. Pretty good deal. All right, we are nearing the end of our show, but I have some dates for you to keep an eye out for. On Tuesday, the 14th, we will have Tipsy Tuesday. Gudrun has excellent tips on those Tuesdays, so make sure you tune in. Then we have One Yard Wednesday on the 15th. Then we have Perfect Pair with me and Kara
Who's on that show?
Perfect Pair on the 16th. And then Happy Friday on the 17th. So it is a very busy week. And yeah, we're going to be a little exhausted, but it'll be worth it.
What day do we get to see them next month?
Yeah, good question. Next month, you can find us on February 8th. So make sure to tune in. We'd love to see you again.
See you there.
Anyway, that is all from me and the guys. We hope you have a wonderful weekend.